The lithosphere. Lithosphere is the solid outer layer of the earth made up of rocks, which are composed of minerals. The earth has several layers with varying compositions. Scientists have gathered information about the Earth's interior through indirect methods, such as studying earthquake waves, temperature in deep mines, and density of rocks. The study of earthquake waves has given the most precise information about the Earth's interior structure. The Earth has three main layers, the crust, mantle, and core, separated by two transitional zones. The crust is the thinnest and topmost layer with a lower limit marked by the Mohorovicic discontinuity or Moho. The mantle is the intermediate layer and is semi-solid with part of it believed to be molten. The core is the innermost layer and has a liquid outer part and solid innermost part with a much higher density than the crust and mantle. The Earth can also be divided into lithosphere, asthenosphere, and centrosphere based on another system. The lithosphere is the solid upper part, while the asthenosphere is a glassy or plastic layer below it that includes the molten part of the mantle. The centrosphere is the central part of the Earth that behaves like a solid despite having a high temperature due to immense pressure. The Earth's crust is made up of solid rocks, which are formed through the process of lithification. Rocks can be either soft or hard, and an ore is a rock that contains a high proportion of a single mineral that can be extracted economically. Minerals are natural substances with specific properties and chemical compositions, and some of the most common minerals found in the Earth's crust are feldspar, quartz, and calcite. Classification of rocks. Rocks vary in their composition, structure, chemical properties, and origin, and are classified into four categories: igneous, sedimentary, metamorphic, and organic rocks. These categories are based on the way in which the rocks were formed. Igneous rocks. Igneous rocks are formed by the cooling and solidification of lava. They can be intrusive or extrusive, depending on where they are formed. Intrusive rocks are formed beneath the Earth's surface, while extrusive rocks are formed on the surface. Igneous rocks can be classified as acid or basic, depending on the type of lava they are formed from. The size of crystals in igneous rocks depends on the rate of cooling. Examples of igneous rocks include granite, basalt, and andesite. Igneous rocks are crystalline, lack layers and joints, and contain no fossils. Sedimentary rocks. Sedimentary rocks are made up of sediments that have been deposited by agents of erosion like rivers, glaciers, and winds. They are formed by the process of lithification, which involves compaction and cementation of layers of sediments. Sedimentary rocks have a layered structure and are generally softer than igneous rocks. Fossils are commonly found in sedimentary rocks. They can be formed through deposition of transported material or precipitation of chemicals, resulting in plastic or non-plastic sedimentary rocks. Examples of sedimentary rocks include limestone, sandstone, gypsum, and dolomite. Metamorphic rocks. Metamorphic rocks are formed when heat and pressure transform igneous or sedimentary rocks. This process is called metamorphism. Metamorphic rocks can be crystalline and sometimes have compressed layers. Examples of metamorphic rocks include slate, marble, quartzite, schist, and gneiss. Thermal metamorphism occurs when rocks are heated locally, such as by contact with hot lava. Regional metamorphism occurs due to earth movements or excessive pressure from overlying rock strata. Marble is an example of a metamorphic rock formed through regional metamorphism from limestone. Organic rocks. Organic rocks are made from the remains of plants and animals. They are often included under the category of sedimentary rocks because they contain layers. Peat and coal are examples of rocks formed from remains of plants, while coral is an example of a rock formed from remains of animals. Limestone is a type of organic sedimentary rock made up of microscopic remains of lime-secreting organisms.